Mutant Koala Pictures is a production company based in northern Finland. We're three guys who've been working together more than 10 years now. We came in touch with Adi back in 2015. Adi had seen a short film we had made a few years earlier by the name Dr. Professor's Thesis of Evil.
Doctor of Destruction, Ultimate Mayhem, coming to a town near you. Sponsored by Spluchy.
That film was made by a technique that combined still photos with animation. Adi happened to see this film in a film festival in Los Angeles. He really liked our style and kind of way of telling stories. We had a discussion and we kind of found that we have very similar kind of ideas and things that we loved. Adi wanted to do something together and we got that chance a few years later with Guardians of Justice.
When we started to work on this project, it felt that even though Adi had this kind of an epic, hyper-violent taste of the series, he wanted us to kind of maintain and keep our style, what we do here in Mutant Koala.
He had a really clear vision for the series. Adi gave us a lot of freedom and he was really pushing us forward, doing the shots really dynamic and effective. He was always going, okay, make it bigger and faster and blow more stuff up, and that was something that really inspired us, and it was really great doing these shots.
Most of the material that we made on this series was pretty close what we done here in Dr. Professor, but this time instead of photos we used illustrations. One of the key players was amazingly talented illustrator called Antti Hakosaari. He was able to take Adi's crazy ideas, huge ideas, and bring them in one shot.
Communication was very easy and we kind of understood each other really well because we had this very similar love for pop culture. He would give us endless references from comic books, films, TV, music videos, anything he could get his hands to. And that dynamic was really great to do something where we'd both kind of be inspired from stuff we love.
The style that we have on the animations were this kind of a extreme bullet time. So everything is really frozen in time. This was something that we constantly thinking of, how can we create these shots dynamic as possible? What kind of elements should we bring forward? What can you move on when there's a giant explosion on the background? How the characters are moving at that moment, and what's the main thing you want to show on the shot? We added tiny movement on it, like the dust and the flare and the particles, because these were kind of our style to bring the shots to life. We also got to do a couple of live action scenes. And one of the scenes were where the Nighthawk drives around the city and jumps out of the car. And this was really cool to do because we got to design the car and design the city. It was done in the studio shooting, and then the exterior of the car was done in 3D model, and everything was done in cooperation with the company called Green VFX. And those guys are really talented, really good. When we finally got to see some finished episode, it was really great to see how many different art styles and techniques came together to create really interesting storytelling.
In many ways, this was kind of a dream project for us because we really got to work on the superhero shots. It's not something you get to work on every day. Especially here in northern Finland, we don't do that so much.